Could this 6'9" NBA rookie for the San Antonio Spurs be the next Dennis Rodman? Welcome back to Joe Hoops. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Today, we're going to be diving deep into the life and career of Jeremy Sochan, a rising star in the basketball world who is being compared to none other than the legendary Dennis Rodman. From his early days growing up in a sports-loving family, to his time playing in England, and now his emergence as a dominant force on the court, we're going to cover it all. So sit back, relax, and get ready to learn everything you need to know about Jeremy Sochan. Meet Jeremy Sochan, a rising star in the basketball world. Born in Guymon, Oklahoma, Sochan comes from a family with a rich sporting background. His mother, Anita, was a Polish basketball player who played Division II college basketball at Panhandle State. She met Sochan's father, Ryan Williams, who played for the men's basketball team at the same college. Sochan's grandfather, Julius Sochan, was a director of the basketball section of the AZS-AWF Warsaw and the president of the Warsaw Regional Basketball Association. His great-grandfather, Zygmunt Sochan, for Warzawianka, and a survivor of the Stuthhof concentration camp. Sochan began his basketball journey while living in England.
I think we've always wanted him to enjoy every sport, and there was no pressure, and that's what he's done. And I think around 12 years old, he's chosen to play basketball, and we kind of support him throughout, and we are here for him, with him, and yeah, he's enjoying himself.
First playing for the MK Trojans in Milton Keynes, then moving to Southampton and playing for the Solent Kestrels youth team and Itchen College. During this time in England, he both represented England and Poland at the national team level, becoming the youngest player ever to play on Poland's national team. In Sochan's first game for Poland during the Eurobasket 2022 qualifiers, he put up an incredible 18 points and a game-deciding block. Sochan decided to return back to the US, where he enrolled in La Lumiere School to get more national attention for his playing abilities, but he decided to leave due to COVID-19 cutting the season short. Sochan then decided to take his talents to Germany, where he joined the German club Orange Academy of the Pro B. During his first 8 games in Germany, he averaged 10.1 points per game, 3.6 rebounds per game, 1.9 assists per game, 1.8 blocks per game, 1.4 steals per game at 17 years old. Sochan committed to Baylor University for the 2021 season. During his time at Baylor, he averaged 9.2 points per game, 6.4 rebounds per game, 1.8 assists per game, and 1.3 steals per game. He also scored a career-high 17 points versus Kansas on February 26, 2022. These may not seem like amazing stats that you'd expect from someone drafted 9th in the 2022 NBA Draft.
With the 9th pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jeremy Sochan.
However, it's the presence and hustle that Sochan brings which gets the national attention. With a 7-foot wingspan, he has the perfect length and build to be a modern-day forward with the agility to cover every position. He can be utilized as a defensive chess piece, swarming smaller guards or using his long arms as a useful weak-side rim protector. His defensive presence is something which every team needs. Even as a rookie, he is trusted to guard the NBA's best scorers. When matched up against the NBA players with the most FGA versus Sochan, which are Luka Doncic, LeBron James, Damian Lillard, Lauri Markkanen, and Julius Randle, he's held them to under 50% with field goals made versus attempts, except Luka Doncic, who even then found it hard to score against him and kept asking for switches to a different defender. As you can see, those 5 players have a variety of sizes, speeds, and abilities, yet Sochan is able to guard all these players due to his attributes. Now on to the comparison to Dennis Rodman. Apart from Sochan changing his hair color nearly every game like Rodman, both Sochan and Rodman played on the San Antonio Spurs, and they both shot free throws one-handed. Sochan's shown attributes similar to Rodman in multiple ways, with some being positive and some being negative. Dennis Rodman and Jeremy Sochan are both known for their defensive prowess on the basketball court. Rodman, a Hall of Famer, was one of the best rebounders and defensive players of his era, known for his tenacity, hustle, and ability to shut down the opposing team's best players. He was also a 7-time NBA rebounding champion and a 2-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year. Both Rodman and Sochan have similar scoring abilities, both positive and negative, as Rodman was known for games for scoring no points and accumulating an incredible number of rebounds, and when he did score, it was only around the rim and from offensive rebounds and occasional fast breaks. When it comes to scoring, Sochan is only averaging just over 60% from the free throw line and 21.3% from the three-point line, as Sochan's points are coming from close range and occasional buckets from outside the three-point line and the free throw line. Rodman was a completely different type of player than anyone had seen during his era that paved the way for players like Draymond Green and Sochan, who may not have the offensive presence and scoring abilities of other players on their teams, but make an impact which can make a team competitive. You could even say there are similarities to Green and Sochan. Sochan is a rising star in the basketball world, who is being compared to Rodman because of his defensive abilities. He is known for his length, strength, and burst to attack the rim, generating scoring chances, especially while on the fast break. His youth and athleticism point to a very high ceiling. He is also a high motor on the glass and in transition. While both players share some similarities, there are also some key differences between the two.
He's definitely one of my idols, but I try and stick to myself, be myself, and be me. Of course, Rodman's a great player, but I just try and be myself, and I'm comfortable with that.
Rodman had a flamboyant personality and off-court antics, while Sochan has a more low-key and focused approach to the game. Rodman had a long, successful career in the NBA, while Sochan is still in the early stages of his career and has yet to prove himself at the professional level. Sochan's rebounding ability hasn't come to show yet, as he's only averaging 4.8 rebounds per game. Rodman was an expert rebounder, breaking it down to fine details which helped him achieve the awards and trophies he did. If Sochan can carry on developing his scoring and rebound abilities, he could become a force to be reckoned with, as he has the physical prowess, versatility, and athleticism. This is his first season in the league and only did one season in college with some interruption due to the pandemic, so it has been a rocky few years. Not to mention, Sochan has traveled from country and country in recent years for basketball. It's exciting to see what the future holds for this bright talent, and I hope everyone else is excited too. The Spurs have a reason for why they drafted him, and I can imagine he is definitely part of their vital rebuild. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.